gentlemen, the show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What is the deal, Raider Nation? You know what it is, man. It is the Raiders Breaking News Live, man. Y'all been getting the word all day. You heard what is going down. The Raiders are now officially making Antonio Pierce the head coach of our Las Vegas Raiders, man. That's right. The interim has been removed. Yes, indeed. Now we got a head coach, and there's going to be other moves that's going to follow suit. Also, is noted that Bo Hardegree is out as the OC, interim OC of the Raiders. So they are allowing Antonio Pierce to bring in his own staff. There's a lot of stuff, moving parts going on. Last thing I heard was Champ Kelly is currently meeting with the Raiders brass, most likely negotiating and getting ready to get his interim removed as well, if that's the route we go. It leans towards that. So I'll be expecting Champ Kelly to also be the GM, the acting GM as well. What else is there? We're gonna dive into also there's rumors out there of Marvin Lewis being added to the staff with Antonio Pierce, which makes sense. Currently, he is stated as being the Arizona's state advisor. He's an advisor to Arizona State. He's not a coordinator. He was co-coordinator prior, before becoming just an advisor now at 65 years of age. But we're going to dive into Marvin Lewis. I'm going to tell you what he brings to the table. A lot of damn good experience. You feel me? Shout out to the chat, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. Man, it's a good day to be a Raider. We get all this behind us, so now we can hit the ground running. We know February is combine, March is free agency, and April is the draft. So we got a lot of things to talk about and see how this new staff, mostly probably on the offensive side of the ball, how it shapes up, who we add, offensive line coach, offensive coordinator, QB coach, all that shit is going to come into play. We'll see if we keep some old faces around, and who the new faces that we bring in. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got Robert Pena in the building. That's right. Raiders. Ja Raider, what's the deal, man? Salute to you. Yeah, they wanted Harbaugh. Harbaugh wasn't even interviewed, bruh. Come on now. It makes too much sense. Like I see, this is how it would have went. I don't even know if Harbaugh even would have even chosen the Raiders. I don't even think Raiders would even be on, you know what I mean? He might be doing, once again, using NFL teams as leverage to get more money, see if they can get more money out of Michigan. I hear college coaches have it so good in college, it's hard to, why leave? They give you a house, you own salary, you live like a king. It's like you're an owner living as a coach. You feel me? So a lot of top tier college coaches, that's why you see a lot of, like, a coach can be at one school, and then if a better opening comes, they leave this school and go straight to that school. They don't be trying to come into the NFL all the time unless they burn all their bridges. You won't see Lane Kiffin ever back in the NFL, but I bet you, what is he on his fifth coaching job in college? The fifth school as a head coach in college, bruh. You live the life in college, bro, especially with all these NIL deals, all this money being spread out with the players and whatnot, bro. Now you just go, you're pretty much, these college schools, the top tier ones, are acting as professional teams. It's like they're giving people contracts to come sign, and you don't even have to draft these dudes. You know what I mean? It's just, if your dollar amount is more than their dollar amount, you probably getting that 5-star athlete like that. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? Hey, I feel you, John. That's real shit. They won it hardball, but we got who we supposed to have. That's the key. That's the key. We got who we are supposed to have. That's it. It ain't comparing apples and oranges. Oh, we got Harbaugh versus AP. To me, that was never the issue. The issue was who is better suited for this team. AP, he let it be known, bro. He did his thing. Shorthanded, didn't have his own staff, not his own playbook. Didn't know what his future, what lied in his future after the season. You know what I mean? So he did his thing, and he is now officially the Raiders head coach. Shout out to everybody out there. Captain Jack, how you feeling, bro? Yarg! What's up, Captain, man? It's good to see you, my brother, for real. Yes, indeed, man. Y'all go ahead, throw in the chat how y'all feeling right now about this move. Do you think it was the right decision? If not AP, who would it have been that you would have been okay with being named head coach of the Raiders? You feel me? Let me know, man. Hey, hit them likes, man. If this is your first time here, man, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and share this shit with your baby mama or your baby mama side dude. That's all if they Raider fans. JB on the good foot, man. What's the deal, man? Dark, what is the deal? Good to see you, my brother. It's a good day to be a Raider. I know that. You feel me? Who else we got up in here, man? We got Robert said Robert Pena. We got Sinister Ryan. What's the deal, man? Top of the afternoon. You feel me? Top of the afternoon. I know there was no show this morning, y'all, but hey, got me some rest, and I was waiting. I was hoping Friday. You know how Fridays, it seemed like all Fridays is when the Raiders drop good ass news. Remember seasons ago, that's how it used to go down. Raider Paul, what's the deal, man? Salute to you. One piece is down. Now we got to figure out quarterback, offensive. Well, before we even get to quarterback, offensive coordinator, who's in line. You feel me? On 6, what's the deal, man? Salute to you, my brother. Tops. Yes, sir. Let's fucking go. That's right. We're now we got something to, you know what I mean, focus on now. First, first it was the head coach, then it was the GM, and I think that's going to be taken care of. Now, they're allowing Pierce to bring in his own staff. Mostly, I think the defense ain't broke. So, you know, the old phrase go, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I agree. Now, the offense, we need quarterback, offensive coordinator, who's the QB coach going to be to help if we do draft a rookie. Now we got to start game planning as far as who is our targets in the draft. If it's a high-ranking quarterback, do we move up? And who is it that we move up for? These are all questions to be asked, but there will be answered, though. For real, for real. Lost City, what's the deal, man? Much love to you, man. Hey, thank you for pulling up, man. I appreciate you. For real, for real. Yes, indeed. We got 631 ENT, man. What's the deal? Oh, we're going to get this shit cracking in a minute. I'm going to break down some shit to y'all. You know what I mean? Just to let you know what it is that potential candidates that's being brought in by AP, what they're going to bring. We already heard about Cliff Kingsbury. Is that even an option? People think that he might go, what is it? Is it Chicago? How do you hire your offensive coordinator before your head coach? I'm just saying, unless they know who the head coach is, but you would let the head coach bring in his guys. See, I don't like teams that interfere like that if that's the issue. Sometimes we just got to read in between the lines, because it's like to interview certain people out of a pecking order is letting me know a whole lot. Either you're interviewing them to satisfy the Rooney Rule, like we did. We did it. Yes, we did it. But the Rooney Rule allowed us to have a black head coach. You know what I mean? So, man, we gonna dive into it, man. Y'all in here acting for real, boy. Frontlining this shit. You feel me? Ain't no reason to be pissed off, bruh. You know what I mean? Because Jim wasn't named. That's just not what. That was not our suitable candidate, to be honest with you, for what our team is. You know what I mean? You don't. we got kind of team that just, it works. What's working for them is what AP allows them to do, to be themselves. And that's the old Raider mantra. We go back to old days when you are allowed to be who you were. You didn't have to conform to what the coach wanted, such as Josh McDaniels. He wanted players to conform to him. But you don't get quality production out of employees who are disgruntled and not happy. You don't. They don't even want to be there. And I heard the offensive line coach that they let go to New York, the fucking players did not like him. And you kind of wonder now, maybe, is that a point towards the lack of production on a high level that we needed from this offensive line? Were they just out there just to be out there, just because they had to, or because they wanted to and they love the game? Sometimes coaches, they take that breath out of you, bruh. And when they do that shit, bruh, it's kind of hard to get it back unless somebody comes and breathes that life back into you. And AP is that kind of coach where he breathes life into you. He allows you to be you. But this is what we're going to do as a collective. You know what I mean? I love that mentality. I remember my coach in high school, same way. Everybody loved playing from him. Shout out to Coach Conway. Hopefully, I don't know if he's still around, bro. You know what I mean? It was a long time since I was in high school, but I thank you out there in spirit or in flesh, bro. You were you were the kind of coach that you played no favorites. You were equal with everybody, and you were approachable. Not only that, he was the health teacher as well, though. And I told the story one time where I wanted to go play my sophomore year and I couldn't because of my grades, getting an F in his class because I used to fuck off. You know what I mean? And I came one summer. You know what I mean? I had my little bro, my little cousin with me. I said, hey, I'm about to go to the high school real quick. So that summer I had to watch them. I came and I said, yeah, man, I want to see if I can play this year. He said, man, your grades. He said, look, if you come back tomorrow, I'll change your F to a D and you can play. Man, I tell you, I did not tell my stepmom that shit because she wasn't going to have that shit like, oh, he's going to change your what? So I had to bite my, I went and said, yeah, I can go in. If I go down tomorrow, I can sign up and play this year. She said, you ain't had good grades. What makes you think you're going to be able to play? No, you can't go down there. And I wanted to tell her, but he's going to change my grade. And I didn't do it though. I didn't do it, man. I you know what I mean? Like I say, snitches get stitches. Shit, also, I didn't want to get my teacher in trouble, man, my football coach, because like I said, he was a hell of a coach. But yeah, man, sometimes you got to get these guys around you that are true leaders, and it rubs off on you. It shows you how to work as a team, how to be one unit. Look how these Raiders are. Have you heard one Raider on this team talk bad or have anything that they shot shots at a player of theirs on the low, like threw anybody under the bus? Has anybody threw anybody under the bus this year under AP? You don't hear none of that shit. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of environment you want to build and have on your team. The boss with the sauce, Alfredo. What's the deal, man? Tops to you. Thank you for being here. Let me get back to it, man. I'm up here talking. I'm juiced though. I wanted AP. I felt it was a better fit, and we have that now. So now let's move forward as the nation. There's always some type of division. It's either you like Carr or you don't like Carr, or who else was it that caused a division, a rift in the nation? You feel me? Then it became was AP or Harbaugh. Harbaugh was never even interviewed, bro. So that just lets you know either he didn't want the Raider job or the Raiders didn't want him as head coach. They already knew what they was doing, but they had to go through the formalities. And then also now there's things that's gonna fall into place right behind this hiring. You feel me? Charm City, what's the deal, man? Salute to you. Thank you for pulling up, man. Pleasure to have you here. As soon as I get through all the chats, man, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this shit. Yeah, he never had a visit, bro, or a vision. I don't think. I mean, like I said, if AP didn't do what he did and commanded the team the way he did, I would have been fine with Harbaugh. But like I said, don't go out there grabbing a coach out of college, even though he's a former head coach, but you're hiring him hoping to get something positive out of him. Whereas AP is already here and we got something positive. So you have like, it's kind of like somebody giving you some money. Either I can give you some money or I can tell you I'm going to give you some money. Now, when the money's in my hand, I'm like, hey, you're good on your word. But when you don't have the money in your hand, you looking at this person like, well, I hope he follows through. I'm betting on the fact that he follows through. What if he doesn't? What if he doesn't give us a championship or go deep into the playoffs? We're close to, you know what I mean? We're already close. So don't disrupt the momentum that's going. When that momentum is going, you ride that motherfucker till the wheels fall off. You ride that momentum. And we got momentum. Now you give AP an opportunity to be the head coach from day one. Working with Champ Kelly, if that's the direction we go with GM. Now they be able to get the players that we need to go ahead. Our defense is solid, bro. All this defense is going to do is get better. And then I'm going to tell you about the defense with Marvin Lewis. We're going to dive into that in just one momento. Make sure I got everybody. I don't leave no Raider behind. You feel me? Raider Syndicate, salute. Yes, indeed. Life of the Nation, salute. We are currently live everywhere that you can be live at. We are live on Instagram. We are live on 2 pages on Facebook. We are live here on YouTube, on Twitch, 2 accounts on X, formerly known as Twitter. You feel me? I ain't figured out the well, I kind of got an idea of how to do Rumble, but I'll end up downloading this into Rumble after this live is finished and complete. I'm waiting to get an update. Because the next thing I'm looking forward to is the Raiders to go live with a press conference. You know they got to do it. Especially when everything is signed, sealed, and delivered. So I'm just waiting for that. Let me see what else we got going on here. Trying to get the most updated information, strength of numbers, department of... Okay, we're not worried about that shit. We are live there. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. All right. Now let's get into the Marvin Lewis situation. Matter of fact, let's do this shit right, man. We celebrate today. It's a Raider Friday, y'all. It's a Raider Friday, you dig? Let's go. All right. Marvin Lewis and what he could be providing. The way I'm looking at it is that probably gonna make him maybe an advisor. You know what I mean? Hey, salute to Lost City, man. Salute to you, my brother, man. I appreciate this, man. For real, for real. Thank you, man. You're always welcome here. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being a real one as well. You know what I mean? I just try to bring it to y'all the way my perception of it is, man. I don't try to sugarcoat shit or sell you shit and tell you that it's peach cobbler. You feel me? Hey, salute to everybody, man. All right, so let's talk about this Marvin Lewis thing. Sam Tank, what's the deal? Glad to have you here, man. Oh, you said the music is making me choppy? I'm up here cutting dope, nigga. I'm cutting dope for the nation right now. You feel me? All right. So we'll cut the music out then. All right. So let's go ahead and dive into this Marvin Lewis thing. For those that don't know, Marvin Lewis had a long, extensive career in college. Defensively, linebackers, you know what I mean? But making his way to the pros, he was the defensive coordinator of one of the most profound defenses in NFL history. Hear me again. Marvin Lewis was the defensive coordinator of one of the most profound defenses in NFL history, being the 2000 Baltimore Ravens. Now, that year in 2000, there was a lot of records set that these Ravens did under Marvin Lewis. They only allowed, if I remember right, 10.3 points a game. I mean, bruh, they only allowed 10.3 points a game is what they did to defenders. I mean, to offenses. You know what I mean? I know Ray Lewis is on there and everything, but we got our Ray Lewis. We got Max Crosby. You know what I mean? We got good parts as well. with the addition of maybe some more free agents as well as draft picks, these are all things that's going to make us better. Also that year, they only allowed 970 yards rushing for the whole season. Both are all-time lows in the 16-game season. Points allowed and total rushing yards for the whole season, all-time lows, right? Not only that, they only allowed 5 rushing touchdowns that year. 5 for the whole season. So Marvin Lewis had his hand in something like that. Now you get over here and you got Patrick Graham. Do we keep Patrick Graham? I would hope so. Like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So you keep him here. You bring Marvin Lewis in, maybe as an advisor, maybe a I don't know, maybe you make him assistant head coach, and so he can sit there with Antonio Pierce and guide him in, you know what I mean, through the rigors of being a head coach, but for a whole season. See, AP never had a training camp. He never had a preseason. He never had his own playbook and his own staff to implement into the Raiders, him coming in as interim. He never had that. So those are things that he still has to experience as a rookie. You know what I mean? So overall, you would still consider him a rookie head coach because now he gets to do it from day one. The combine, the free agency, the draft, all that shit is going to be his first time as a head coach in the NFL. So somebody like Marvin Lewis standing at his side, helping him go through this and help him navigate through coaching in the NFL, going through these different situational entities to make this team better, is a beautiful thing, especially coming from a defensive mind like Marvin Lewis himself. You feel me? So that is a very, very big possibility of bringing him in here. Also, Cliff Kingsbury, we don't know the situation on him as far as OC. The rumors are floating out there of maybe Kingsbury come in. Some people don't like Kingsbury, but as an offensive coordinator, he's dynamic. With the spread offense that he runs out of the shotgun, he's dynamic. You just got to have the right quarterback to run that. And I think he's he's damn good with mobile quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes comes from him. Kyler Murray comes from him. And currently, the potential number 1 draft pick at quarterback out of USC, Caleb Williams. That's not a coincidence that you had something to do with each one of these 3 guys that are considered to be dynamic players. Now, they look at the fact that when he was with Arizona as head coach, he had a good first 2 years, and then the second 2 years of his tenure there fell off. But you got to factor in, Kyler Murray started getting hurt in year 3 and 4 of that man's coaching career. Year 1 and 2, Kyler Murray was Rookie of the Year, offensive Rookie of the Year. You know what I mean? The numbers he put up was, man, tremendous. That was under Kingsbury. So maybe Kingsbury's not suited for a head coaching position, but damn well suited as a coordinator. We see that all the time. So with Kingsbury, if he does come in here with his 3 wide receivers, tight end and running back that can come out the backfield and catch, we're going to cause a lot of defenses some fucking problems, because now I think in an offense like that, you're going to force teams to have to play man up, and that doubling on Adams and shit, it might be a no-no. You know what I mean? Even if you stack in the box, it'll be a no-no. Everything is going to be spread out, and everybody's going to do their job running their routes. And not just that, to add to the whole dilemma of all of defenses facing us in that type of offense, if you get a mobile quarterback, there's another wrinkle to the offense. So while everybody's else covered and them lanes open up on that defensive line that your offensive lineman is providing, that quarterback can tuck that motherfucker and run. That's another added threat. We see how Lamar Jackson is fucking hard to contain. Not only can he throw, he can run. And that's exactly the prototypical quarterback that we need, is a mobile quarterback like a Lamar Jackson to extend plays and be a threat on his feet to extend the play and to also move the chains. That's all we need. So now is what's going to be fun is to see if Patrick Graham does become the defensive coordinator, if Champ Kelly does become the GM, who's that offensive coordinator going to be, and what do we target in the draft and free agency? See, with free agency, you remember the draft was before free agency, but they flipped it around, which I think was a better thing to do because now it more realistically can set your draft board up to what you can get now. You know what I mean? What if a cornerback is what you were expecting to go into the draft to get to put opposite of Jack Jones? But what if in free agency a starting top caliber type of corner is available? You can sign him. You sign him. Now what does that mean? If you go in the draft and you decide to still get you a corner anyway, now you don't have to rush that corner to try to develop to be a starter day one. You can bring them along behind these guys that's there to help them grow. So you get a lot of positives out of having free agency first. Now, me with the offensive line, we know the right side of the line is something that we have to really take a glance at and try to figure out who's our tackle, who's our guard, and even who's our center. Because possibility, if I remember right, James is a free agent. Contract is up. You know what I mean? I went and looked at some film breaking down Kingsbury's offense. And one thing that they do have happen in this offense is that they will take the center and they will pull the center to protect the quarterback when he rolls out. You know what I mean? So I've seen that being done. You feel me? I've seen them pull the center, and when you pull a center, you kind of want that center, I would think, to be athletic, a little, you know what I mean, able to move like that, because he's got to go from, he just doesn't leave the center position to go. He helps block. He helps the guard block, and then he releases and he goes out to the outside, making sure that this quarterback is not going to get blitzed in from the outside, rolling out into the flat. So Andre James might be needed at, you know what I mean? He's not the biggest dude at center. Now, if you want to do a full scale power blocking, I would think you would want, you know what I mean, some center with a little bit of weight on them, because if you go up against 3-4 type defenses, you're going up against nose tackles that's 320, 30, 40 plus. You feel me? Like, we got a nose tackle that's 380. You know what I mean? McCall. And then you look at Sweat coming out of Texas. He's a nose tackle at 365 pounds? Nose tackle? Bruh. Dudes like that, when you outweigh your center by damn near 70, 80 pounds, he's getting pushed right back into the pocket, bro. So it depends on what you're trying to do. Shout out to the 54 watch, man. Please subscribe, smash that like button, man. Welcome to Raiders Allegiance, man, where we do this shit every day in the AM. Today I ran a little late. Well, I didn't run late. I put it off for today because I was waiting. I start hearing news like, oh, Raiders are in discussion and signing AP. I said, well, hot damn. Hot damn. You feel me? Let me kick back a little bit. Let me make sure. I don't want to put no. See, this is one thing I don't believe in doing on this channel. I'm not trying to put out false narratives. I'm not trying to make my opinions factual. I'm not trying to sell you bullshit. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, the Raiders is going to sign this dude and that dude. Nah, I want the news to hit. I don't give a fuck about being first. You know what I care about being? Right. I want to be right with the news, with the nation. I don't want to give y'all misinformation and then you guys spread it and now everybody's misinformed. That's not what the fuck I'm going to do. We going to call a spade a spade. We going to call a ball and a strike a strike. That's what we going to do. You feel me? So I salute to everybody. Well, we got 52. We got 52 in the building. Hey, thank y'all for pulling up, man. Like I said, man, I hope they go live today with a press conference. Matter of fact, I got to keep checking, bro. Oh, did the Raiders just put something out? Hold on. All right, hold on. We about to bring y'all some shit right now. Hold on real quick, y'all. Let me I gotta do an adjustment. Gotta adjust my crotch. D Menace, salute for becoming a member, my dude, man. I appreciate you for real. Okay, let me bring this shit down real quick, man. We gonna oh man, I did this shit wrong. Hold on. Oh yeah, y'all know it's going down. It's going down today. You feel me? I'm about to pull this video up for y'all, man. Hey, salute to each and every one of y'all, man. Thank y'all for rocking with Lunatic. You feel me? We doing this shit right tonight. You feel me? It's going down tonight. Tonight it goes down. It's going down tonight. Tonight it goes down. Shout out to Selly Cell. Vallejo's on. Sick with it. You feel me? All right, man. I'm about to bring this up real quick for y'all, man. This is some good shit, dog. This is good shit. Some good shit. So we want to go ahead and it's official. It's official like a whistle, baby. All right. All right. Fair use. Fair use. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Only. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Raiders! I need that jacket. I need that jacket. Yeah!
Raider Nation, stand up.
Yeah! That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Raider Nation, stand up. Let's go. Let's go. We got our coach. Let's go. Let's go. So, hey, salute to everybody out there pulling up right now, man. The Gaffler, what's the deal, man? Yes, indeed. Let's go. Yeah, boy, we ready. We ready now. We ready. All we got to do is finish off the damn coaching staff, man. It's Champ Kelly. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Your turn. Your turn. Let's get it. All right, y'all, man. I just want to come on here and talk a little shit. Celebrate with my nation. You feel me? Hey, there's only one nation. That's the motherfucking Raider Nation, man. Hey, one more time before I get up out of here, out of my mouth to your ear, bars. I'm Lunatic Raider. This is Raiders Allegiance. If you ain't subscribed, if you ain't smashed that like, do that shit now. Let's go, Raiders. Stand the fuck up. We back. Ha!